No, I was actually just about to click the start button, and then just this train of ambulances and police officers started going down the street. I was like, hey, I'm gonna give that a few minutes to pass over. It had been like, I don't know, solid 2 minutes before that had finished. Anyways, hello folks, and welcome back to Let's Play the 7th Saga. I'm your host, Gamer Darius. Last we left off, we had slain Serpent, saved some children, and got the moon rune back in our possession. And now, we get to proceed south. South, south, south. So much south. And also Black Knights. So, south. There is stuff in the south. Yes. I think there's only like 2 actual plot important places in the south now. One of them being a place where we actually meet back up with Brantu. If you remember Brantu, he was the scholarly individual that helped us discover Melanam. And one other place that is where we get the 6th ruin. Hopefully we're not going to have much of a problem there. We might have a problem there. Mostly because it's a lot of magic characters and monsters. Not too much of a problem, I think. It's kind of strange, really. I seem to recall magic as being both an offensive and defensive stat, kind of like how it was in the older Pokemon games with Special. But despite the fact that Wilme has a really low magic, especially when compared to literally everyone else in the game, it kind of feels like that even... Yes, I am overleveled for the area, but it feels like he's not deterred by magic at all. Son of a... Look here, Sodak. Die. Soidiak? I really never know how to figure out that guy's name. We'll probably come up to Brush first, if I follow along the coastline. Heck off. If we don't come to Brush first, we'll come to the other plot town, Palasu. No. Tafana, that was it. Tafana? Tafana. Oh, wait, no. Tafana's not the plot town. Where am I thinking? Was it Tafana? It may have been. Now I'm just trying to think, and that's never a strong suit of mine. Mindless grinding, that's what I'm here for. I won't lie, too. I actually... While I was grinding for the Silver Brains, I was actually watching an old stream of PJ de Caesar. Great streamer. Really fun. Play some really good retro games most of the time. But he had this series, I call it a series, this playthrough series called the 7 Days of 7th Saga, where he solo played each of the characters himself in speedrunning fashion. And he was playing as Camille, and I don't know, I personally like Camille, but I like Camille in that same way that everyone seems to like Rock Lee from Naruto, in that he's a lovable idiot, but he's a very determined lovable idiot. You know. And I don't know, people rag on the guy, but honestly, I really like the character. Oh yeah, Silver Brains are out here too. Yep. Oh, I leveled up again? 42. 4, 6, 2, 3. little below average with some of the stats, but that 6 guard is really nice. Again, Wilme is just disgusting in general, so... Okay, this is Tefana. It's not a bad place, but it's also pretty non-important. Again, in that same sort of fashion of if you were exploring the world before proceeding with plot, you could come to Tefana, find out that the king and queen's daughter, I think it was daughter? The princess had been kidnapped. And, oh no, the princess had been kidnapped. And, you could go to them first and be all like, hey, the princess has been kidnapped, I'll go help save them. And then you go save them, and then they reward you monetarily. Which is neat. But seeing as we are Wilme and have no need for anything that we can't punch, and therefore have little to no need for money, especially after grinding, we're good. Alright, let's pull up that map. Okay, so I want to go west in order to find brush. We'll find brush first because it is just, like, it's on the way. It's right over here. If I recall correctly. Am I making no, I am not making myself an idiot again. This time. Die. The mutant was smart. The mutant was like, oh shit. Just pop the cocoon like a goddamn balloon. And this is the lovely water town of Brush. The hometown of Brantu. 16 gold a night. You better have some really damn good services. Which, by the way, they don't, seeing as their beds are out in the open like this. Just saying. Alright, was there anything important in your item shop? I've already got plenty of mirrors. I can get harps back in Palasu. There's still no weapons or armor that I need. There's only one weapon in the entire game. Oh, potion 3s. There's only one weapon in the entire game that Wilme can equip. And I'm pretty sure it's because of negligence on their part. We'll get to it when we get to it, but it's still funny as all heck. Buy the potions. We're buying potion 3s because you never know when something bad's gonna happen. Why not? We'll buy a couple of emeralds too. You know, I realized a little bit too late that one of the downsides of doing audio ducking when recording is that you can still like drink stuff or whatnot, but you gotta be super careful. Otherwise, because of the audio ducking, it's just gonna really pronounce those slurps when you go to take a drink. Or literally anything else happens that gets picked up by the microphone. Hey, another silver brain. You know what? Yeah, okay. I was about to say, maybe I should vacuum it. But then I was like, too much effort. Casting a possible low chance instant death spell. A lower effort than defend attacking. Darth smart. Poor creatures are starting to just run away from me as opposed to attacking me. I kinda like that. Kinda don't when you consider I still kinda need experience points and levels. Boom. Theoretically, had I a second apprentice that was partying with me, I don't want to say that I could beat the game around level 40. But then again, the one save that I had, where I had a second apprentice playing, was playing with a second apprentice, was Camille. And I think I had Olvin in my party. God, this is always the worst part when it comes to this particular mission, is trying to find this place. Heck off. And again, while I love Camille, I admit that he is not a very good character. Oh, there it is. He's still not a very good character. So I was still like level 60, even with Olvin by my side, as I beat the game. So, just, yeah. But that's poor, because again, while he's supposed to be the all-around character, Camille is considerably bad. Right, so this is Biltham, Kingdom of Doros. Everyone here, to, you know, do a quick story summary, is brainwashed by Doros. And Doros is all-powerful and all-knowing and everything, and you can't take any services from this place while he is in power. So, naturally, the only thing an adventurer can do is punch him until he stops being in power. How do I get up this place again? Was there a thing here? Yes, there was. It was an exit gate. I already have those. So we'll just stride on up and go in and be all like, hey, Doros, you punk, and oh, hey, firewalls. Yeah, you can't actually proceed through here normally. You can just... without... Oh yeah, there's tricks here. If there were no fiery walls, you could literally just walk right up to Doros and punch him in the face. Still a bad idea. And I'll show you why. Assuming I can get out of here relatively quick. You know, yeah, if you know what you're doing, this game is still relatively short, as shown by the slow amount of time being shredded off of my Let's Plays of this game. Because what, I started with Camille. Camille was still relatively easy, but that's because I was playing like the first 3 or 4 characters using the hacked version of the game. I forgot to use that intelligence seed. Well. Oh well. Water. What was I just talking about? Right. Point is, you could walk right up to Doros, but the actual Doros fight is impossible until you do some certain stuff. Which I think we can access. No. No. There's one of these. Again, one of the problems I always had with the secret items in this game is that they're so damn secret you could probably never have found them. Oh good, you have vacuum as well. I think it was around this point of the game where everything just has vacuum, just to make it so as you have a bad day. What's that? You want to grind? Well, 4 out of the 5 monsters you can encounter in this area have vacuum. Have fun. And it was not indeed fun. I do need to be a little bit careful with some of these doors. One of these doors, and there's a lot of them, will actually lead me right back into town, and then you have to go through this entire place all over again. Which, again, seeing as we're level 42, is not much of a problem. But it can be tedious. I just also forget which door it was. Like an idiot. Actually, wait. No, I wanted to go down first. Go away. There's certain enemies you just don't want to waste time with. In reality, it's kind of all enemies, but at the same time, it's just kind of... You need the experience, man. You need the experience, man. So, admittedly, this stumped me sometime as a kid. This guy lost a key. This is a prison. You push this. Receive key. And then you go over here. Use key. Which is, of course, all the way down at the bottom of your inventory. And talk to this old man. Are you planning to overthrow Doros? Yep. Then I will give you this. It'll be useful someday. The star will save your life. So, as I'm probably not going to come back and talk to that guy, he's actually Doros' father. Doros at some point had come across some sort of grand power, and it corrupted him to the point where he became evil. Yes. Let's see, was it completely? Nope, it was not. And now we can just walk right up on to Doros, who is a rather tall, imposing looking individual. You know, if we didn't have now have the object of his defeat, and the fact that we have to pretty much zigzag through all these goddamn invisible firewalls. Damn firewalls. There's a reason I deactivate you on my Windows. Serpent. Actually, no, that's right. Those ones aren't called serpent. Those ones are called griffin. In the freaking Quelaag wannabe that we fought the serpent is actually a giant scorpion. I don't get the name. I need to double check what it was. There was a site that's like, here's all the changes that had happened between Elnord and 7th Saga. And some of the name changes make no sense. Like the friggin' wyverns you fight at the start of this game, they're like warhawks or something like that. That's a cool name. Yes, but they're not wyverns. Anyways, hi. Who are you? You want to fight me? You are a fool to think you can defeat me. That is the star, you scoundrel. How did you get it? So at the start of the combat, and pretty much every few turns, Doros will split into these 3 individuals. We're gonna do the old Star and Moon Rune. Yeah, a boss with vacuum is a dick move. Just saying. Honestly, you probably want to start the combat by using the star. The star, not the star root star. Otherwise, each one of these Doros have a turn. And will attack you, and bludgeon you, and try to vacuum you. So you just want to go on down, and... pop. And he will lose his magic, and become one Doros. I don't know, I don't think, it's been a while, I don't think that the other Doroses are invincible. Actually, does this one? They use this kind of mechanic throughout the game from here on. But I don't think that Doros regenerates his doubles. Still, Doros is a punk. He's a spellcaster after all. Get rid of that mirror image and a mage is nothing. That's another D&D reference. Now we have the light rune. The light rune is really damn useful if you are a spellcaster. And as we are once again Wilme, that means it is useless. What it does is it doubles your magic stat. Which I suppose in some fashion is helpful for Wilme, but at the same time it's just kind of a Yeah, it's just very much of it. So now we've saved the kingdom of what was the name of this place? Sorry, I'm just so used to going around and just randomly saving kingdoms, I forget the name of places. I'm pretty sure every adventurer does that. One of the reasons that this place sucks, by the way, is that it's kind of a maze to get through. Another reason that it sucks is that the town has a hell of a bad layout. In that, look at all this. You'd get to the inn and not realize that the inn is the inn because they don't have the inn music. Well, there's a good reason why I went to Brush first, and that's so I can just teleport to it. Oh, another thing, which is actually really helpful now that I think about it. One of these houses has the fortune teller. I want to say it was this one. Yeah. I'm Larsa, a fortune teller. For 100 gold, I will predict your future. Would you like to try? This card will tell us what you should do. The last item you seek is on the large continent to the west, but I sense a terrible power in that land. It may not be a good idea for you to go there. I honestly would have heeded her advice, but, you know, Wilme is Wilme. No. God, play this game 6 times through in how many years? Still getting terribly lost? Nope. I think the next one here is just the tavern. Nope. There is one of these houses that is actually important. You wouldn't guess it by the fact that every single one of them looks the same, but... Ah, here it is. So when you come and explore Brush for the first time, and if you haven't collected all the runes here, Brantu will be standing here and be all like, oh, hey, what's up? Come back when you're done with your things and I got something to show you. Oh, well, now I'm an idiot because that was the wrong house. Yep. As me being an idiot. Would really help if they did make it so as it's a little bit easier to tell whose house is whose. Oh, right. Of course. His house is the one house that's way over here. Hello, it's you. It's me, Brantu. You brought me to Melanum. Do you remember me? I'm still grateful to you for what you did for me. Melanum has such advanced technology. I'm about to complete an extraordinary invention. What do you think? I constructed this out of the remains I brought from the ruins of Melanum. is a flying machine called Mecha Glider. If you use it, you won't have any problem getting to the continent in the west. Would you like to try it out now? Alright, let's go. And then we died. Nah, we're good. Now we're in a lovely little frozen town of... Talk to this lady at the bottom. Town of Valenza. Valenza. It's a cold place. That's all you need to know. Cold. A little miserable. Well, let's give them some business. Have some GP. Oh, thank you. With your 6 GP, we can run for another 5 minutes before we're closed down. That's a little dark, but true. Do they have an item shop? Yes, they do. And we'll talk to Mr. Store, Mrs. Store owner. We're gonna buy all the herbs. Don't need them explicitly, but you know, what else are we gonna do with all this money? And there will be a time where we need it in the future. I don't remember exactly where, but excuse me, he's there. There we go. Anything else worth buying? Rubies, potions. So no, there is not. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and call an episode here. Sitting at level 42, kicking ass, taking names. When we return, Wilme is going to finally get a weapon. Theoretically. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying playing it. And as always, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Take care. Cheers.